Good evening. Nice to be with you. Always nice to be with you. Lots to talk about. Before I say any of that, first things first, our friend John Barrett has been in the hospital, been terribly unwell, so I gather. I think he's probably even still in the hospital, I'm not sure. But John, if you're watching this, we all wish you well. From everybody here in the community, we all wish you well, mate, for a speedy recovery. Hopefully you'll get out of the hospital as soon as possible. Get home and get back to doing what you do so well, which is painting the miniatures. So, from everybody here in the community, we wish you well, mate. We wish you well. Right, quite hot in here tonight. Excuse me just a second, I've got to take this top off. Gosh, it's warm. Oh dear. Oh, that's better. Right. What was I going to say next? Civilians, that's it, civilians. A lot of my civilians are now done, finished, finito. There's our guy with the rake, farmer guy. Guy with the stick here. I think he's supposed to be Jewish, I think. No. Girl there. This little... Oh. Not used to using this phone. The boy there. The only thing I've got to do for the little boy, which is why he's still on the cord, I've got to finish this little trolley that he pulls. So I've got to do that. This is delicate as anything. Terribly fragile model. But just got to finish that. But when I've got 5 minutes, I'll take a few Stevens and I'll put them up and you can have a look properly at these figures. Mentioning photographs, the photographs we took of the British airborne medics and casualties, which are same figures as these by Masterbox. I sent the pictures to Masterbox and they've now put them on their website. So my pictures are on their website. Fantastic. I was chuffed to bits with that. So that was nice. So I'll do the same with these. I'll take some pictures. I'll get them. It's a bit late in the day here now. What is it now? Gone 8 o'clock. To get the light box out and the computer and all this, but I'm going to drag it out now. But when I've got 5 minutes, maybe even tomorrow, I'll take some pictures in the light box of these figures properly, and you can have a look at them properly, and then I'll send those pictures to Masterbox, and they can put them on their website also. They do a lovely range of figures, Masterbox. Oodles of character in them, and the sculpting is always lovely. I mean, look at that. That was actually a tricky figure to put together. There was some issues with the parts fitting. It wasn't up to Masterbox's normal standard, which was a shame, because normally they're very good. They normally don't have an issue putting the figures together. But this particular guy, he was a pig to put together. But now I've done him. Absolutely fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. So we'll do that. Mentioning photographs, I was watching Jack Sarge the other day, a painter I like very much, and he was saying he was having trouble photographing the work that he'd done. And he was saying, oh, I have different settings on my phone camera and all this business. Just not happy with it. And I messaged him and said, if it's one thing I've learned over the course of this year, particularly in the last few months, is one thing I've learned. It's about photographing miniatures. Now, for some of you, that's not an issue because all you are interested in doing is painting your miniatures, basing them up, and then getting them on the gaming table. That's fine. That's fine. I have no problem with that. But some of us do like to take good pictures of what we paint to, like now, put on the end of videos or send to different people. So I said, my personal experience, what I've learned this year is, by watching some videos on this, because you can watch videos on this on YouTube and stuff, one of the things I've learned is to forget the phone camera. Phone cameras are fine and they're great for capturing a moment, like you're in a pub or whatever, something spontaneous, and you just need a quick photograph of it. Yeah, phone cameras are fine. But if you want to take really good images of what you paint, for those of you that are interested in doing that, if you want to take really good images of what you paint, forget your phone camera, get yourself a proper camera. Well, you know, what I call a real camera. That's what I said. And also, get yourself a light box. That's one of the biggest things I've learned this year, is if you're going to take decent photographs of miniatures, get yourself a light box. They're not expensive. I got a little, as you know, I got a little folding one, and you just pull it out, put your backdrop in it, whatever colour you want. I normally use white, and away you go. And then the third thing is your PC or your laptop or whatever. You know, take your photographs in your light box with your decent camera, and you'll get pretty good images, I'll say. But then you can shove them onto your PC, and you can edit them further, and you can enhance them even further to get them even better. It's like when we're painting, we're talking in triads of colour and stuff. You know, base colour, first highlight, second highlight, three colours that complement each other. This is no different. This is a triad. Light box, camera, PC. If you do them three, you know, I'm not an expert at this by any means. I'm still learning the ins and outs of this. But if you do them three, you can take really good pictures of what you paint. Far better than you will do just snapping them with what I'm on now, which is a cell phone. You'll do it far better. So that's something I've learned this year. Oh, no live cast tomorrow. Normally I do a live cast on Saturdays. There's no live cast tomorrow, simply because there's not really anything on the bench to do. Because like I say, you know, I've all but finished the civilians now. Just little odds and ends to do to the mini art civilians over there. So there's really nothing on the bench. So there's no live cast. But what I am doing next, because somebody, because I've got to think who's asking me now, the Imperial Angler, I think that's his name, the Imperial Angler, was saying, watch one of my old videos, and he was saying, did you paint the British infantry for the 1879 campaign in South Africa, you know, the Zulu campaign? And I said, no, I didn't. They're still on the shelves in the other room, like in the stash pile. But I said, you know, if you like, I'll do them next if you like. And it was like, sorry, yes please. So I wasn't going to do them next. I was going to do something totally different. But that's no problem. It's all good stuff. So we'll do them next. And what I said, if you remember back, those of you that watched the particular video, what I said was, because he was particularly asking about the Perry miniatures. if you remember back to the video, what I said was, very nice box with some very nice figures, but my opinion is you need to mix that box with that box, because this box, nice as it is, has some nice command figures, corporal, a captain, as well as privates in various poses. It also comes, I believe, if I'm right in what I say, comes with a heliograph as well, which is a nice added touch. But it has no kneeling figures, which I find frustrating. But this box, as you can see, has the kneeling figures, but there's a distinct lack of command figures, which is frustrating. So each box has advantages over the other box. So my thought was, you really need to mix the two to get a really good unit. So that's what we'll do next. We'll mix the two boxes and we'll do a unit of these British Redcoats for, oh, I don't know, Rorke's Drift or something. I certainly got enough of these figures here for Rorke's Drift for sure. I got the British Starter Army here for that, but we've no need to do anything with this yet, because we'll use the single boxes that we got. But that's what we'll do next anyway. We'll do a unit of British for the 1879 campaign. So we'll have a go at that. So that'll be something different. Get away from painting Denison smocks, which is driving me absolutely potty. So we'll do that. I'm looking at my list here, see what else I gotta. What else have I gotta say? British Redcoats, photos, master box, done that. Right, we're gonna make the draw for the giveaway, I guess. Excuse me, fish repeating them. I just had supper, boiled eggs and fish. A very traditional Roman meal, boiled eggs and fish. All cooking doesn't have to be lavish. You can have simple stuff which is terribly enjoyable. Yeah, giveaway for this month, which is 2 Roman command figures, 28mm 3D printed Roman command figures. Fantastic detailing on them, as you could just about see. This is not a good image on this cell phone camera, but complete with spears, shields, swords. As a choice, you can give them spears, you can give them swords, whatever you want. The hands are separate, so you've got choice of whatever you want to give them, complete with shields, etc, etc. Very nice indeed. So nice are they that I bought myself a bag as well. These are sold by Terrain Store, but they're actually made by Garrison Miniatures. So let's hear it for Garrison Miniatures. Yeah. So very nice indeed. There's only 6 of you in the draw, which I thought was good, because still can't find my, it's here somewhere under a mountain of something, I'm sure. I will find it, I will find it. So I thought I would use dice tonight. You know what that is? You know what that is? Anybody know what that is? It's actually a pickle dish. For pickle, if you're having dinner, you use pickle. It's a pickle dish. They're always leaf-shaped for some reason, pickle dishes. What I should have said was, there you are. 6 of you that have entered for these Roman command figures. I think you can, yeah, just see that. That's number 6. It's come up. Slipping a bit. That dice is slipping a bit. Yeah, you can see that's number 6. It's come up. Who is number 6? That was a famous thing, wasn't it? That was Patrick McGowan in The Prisoner, wasn't it? He's number 6. Yeah, I think he was number 6, wasn't he? Who is number 6? Gary Wallace. Well done, Gary. You have won yourself 2 very nice, 2 very nice Roman command figures. So we'll send them off to, we'll package them up lovingly, and we'll send these off to you in the week. And you can sit down and paint them up. Very nice indeed they are. So I think that's it. I think that's me done. Let's have a look. John B. Civilians painted. Jack Sarge. Photos Master Box Day. Live cast. British Redcoats. Draw. Please make. Some Stevens to put up. Yeah, we'll do the Stevens probably tomorrow. We'll get some proper images of these figures. And we'll get them put up for you tomorrow or something. You can have a proper look at them, and then we'll send some pictures to Masterbox. So yeah, I'm thrilled to bits. My pictures are on the Masterbox website. So for that particular box, the British Airborne Medics, there's about 8 of us that sent in pictures of what we did with the figures. I know there's 4 German modelers that sent pictures, Portuguese modeler I think. But I was the sole British representative for that particular box. But that's nice, fly the flag for Britain. It just says, you see the pictures, it just says author Karen Marsh, United Kingdom. But I was thrilled to bits. So that's me done. Excuse me, nastily done. Fish. No live cast tomorrow, but hopefully some pictures of those miniatures. Thanks to everybody that's jumped on the bandwagon recently and subscribed. If you're watching and you haven't subscribed, push the button and click the bell. You won't miss anything. Yeah, it's always nice to have new subscribers, so thank you very much. Thanks for all your comments. As I always say, fantastic community to belong to, fantastic community spirit, thoroughly nice bunch of people. See you in the next one.